Welcome to our exploration of traditional and online learning models. Today, we'll explain their similarities, differences, advantages, and disadvantages, and discuss how adult learning theories apply. Both traditional and online learning offer structured content. This often comes in the form of lectures, assignments, and discussions in a traditional classroom. It is a face-to-face environment that encourages social interactions, direct engagement between student and teacher, and a classroom environment that makes staying focused and motivated to learn easier. Similarly, online courses provide structured models, videos, quizzes, and interactive activities that promote a classroom-like environment. It is also an excellent way for adult learners to learn, as it is self-directed, self-paced, allowing flexibility for people with busy schedules. However, it is not face-to-face and everything is done over the computer, which can cause the learner to lack focus and motivation, which can affect the learner's ability to learn, and grades might suffer. However, if done right, the instructor can develop a class-like environment that fosters learning. Another commonality is the focus on learning objectives. The instructor in either class model must provide a learning environment that fosters engaging and motivating content structured to facilitate practical discussions. Educators design their courses with specific learning outcomes, whether in a classroom or online, ensuring that students acquire the necessary knowledge and skills. This instructor must ensure that the lesson planning encourages the maximum potential of interaction between student to instructor and student to student. Communication is the most effective skill needed for a thriving learning environment. The instructor must promote communication as this spreads perspectives, ideas, and higher level discussions, allowing learners to maximize their learning potential. Physical presence. In a traditional classroom, students and instructors gather in a physical space, such as a school or university campus, for face-to-face interactions. This requires commuting to the location and adhering to a schedule of classes, which may not be necessary for online learning, where students can access materials remotely. While a schedule might be an issue for some, those who prefer the physical location will make time for it, as this is the best way for them to learn. Some prefer physical presence because it is what they are used to, and they like social interaction with their peers and the instructor. They like the classroom environment, and it keeps the students motivated, engaged, and driven to keep learning the content. Real-time interaction. Traditional classrooms facilitate real-time interaction between students and instructors and among peers. This allows for immediate feedback, active discussions, and collaborative activities that may be less synchronous or dynamic in online learning environments, where interactions often occur asynchronously through discussion boards and messaging platforms. This face-to-face instruction encourages discussions within the class between students and the teacher themselves. This discussion can open the students' minds as they learn new ideas and perspectives and acquire direct feedback from their instructor. The most beneficial part of this comes from the importance of how easy it is for the instructor to provide feedback and guide the classroom into engaging discussions in a thriving learning environment. Direct feedback means that the student can correct his or her troubles. One advantage of online learning is flexibility. Learners can access their materials at their own pace and convenience, fitting education into their busy schedules. This flexibility of scheduling is vital to education in today's age because many college students are full-time students and part-time workers to afford the rising tuition of colleges around the nation. This is particularly beneficial for adult learners juggling work and family responsibilities. Online learning is essential because Black mentions that more and more adult learners are leaning toward a fully online education because of the flexibility and accessibility that an online class offers. This also in turn makes education more affordable and convenient, making it possible for others to reach a secondary degree, advancing one's life. Online learning often provides access to many resources, which is another advantage, including multimedia content, discussion forums, and online libraries. This allows for a variety of different methods of learning to be applied to the needs of the students. With the accessibility comes also with the opportunity to allow the learners to choose how they might want to work on the material. For example, an instructor might assign a lesson based on the War of Vietnam and allow the students to turn in an essay, PowerPoint, or oral report. This flexibility and availability of options allows students to learn how they want to do the assignment creatively. This abundance of materials can enhance learning experiences and cater to diverse learning styles. One of the potential drawbacks of online learning is the need for face-to-face interaction in traditional classrooms. In such a scenario, students may experience feelings of isolation. they may need help to benefit from the daily collaborative learning experience is in group discussions and peer interactions. This can be particularly challenging for content areas that require active participation and engagement from students, such as group projects, debates, or simulations. Without the opportunity to interact with their peers and instructors in real time, students may miss out on valuable feedback, support, and social connections crucial for their academic success and personal growth. Therefore, online learning platforms need to find innovative ways to foster a sense of community and engagement among students, such as through vital discussions, peer assessments, or collaborative assignments that leverage technology to facilitate student interaction and communication. One of the major drawbacks of online learning is the susceptibility to technical difficulties. These issues can range from poor internet connectivity to platform glitches, adversely affecting the learning process and causing frustration among learners. Technical challenges can also impede progress, particularly for students with limited technology access or who need to be better versed in digital tools. Addressing these challenges requires a proactive approach that involves troubleshooting technical issues, providing adequate support to learners, and ensuring that the online learning platform is optimized for seamless navigation and access. In conventional classrooms, the standard approach involves following a predetermined schedule. It obligates students to be physically present, which can pose challenges for those with packed schedules or who prefer non-traditional learning models. This inflexibility can result in a lack of accessibility and inclusivity, particularly for students with varying requirements and circumstances. Such a rigid approach can make it difficult for educators to cater to the individual needs of every student, leading to a suboptimal learning experience. In a typical classroom scenario, students may encounter several distractions that can impede their learning process. These distractions may include ambient noise, unnecessary interruptions, and social interactions with their peers. These factors can negatively impact their ability to concentrate and hinder their engagement with the subject matter. These challenges are even more pronounced in larger classrooms, where it becomes difficult for teachers to maintain individual attention and address the needs of each student. Such issues can lead to a decline in academic performance and impact students' overall learning experience. Although learning theories like andragogy and experiential learning are relevant to traditional and online learning models, in traditional settings, instructors can incorporate adult learning principles by allowing learner autonomy, tapping into prior knowledge, and fostering real-world applications through case studies and problem-solving activities. Similarly, in online environments, educators can apply adult learning theories by designing self-directed courses, incorporating multimedia elements to engage different senses, and provide opportunities for reflection and application of knowledge in real-life contexts. Focusing on engagement and interactivity is essential in both models to produce similar learning outcomes. In a traditional classroom, instructors can use active learning strategies such as group discussions, hands-on activities, and simulations to promote deep understanding and retention of content. Likewise, in online courses, educators can utilize interactive multimedia, discussion boards, virtual labs, and online collaboration tools to create engaging learning experiences that mirror the interactivity of face-to-face instruction. In summary, while traditional and online learning models have similarities and differences, both can effectively facilitate learning when aligned with adult learning theories and presented with engaging instructional strategies. Whether in a physical classroom or a virtual environment, the goal remains empowering learners to succeed.